someone get me tickets to the grand final? Hey everybody, this is Rob Vegas. I'm checking in from Melbourne, Australia. And we are back with another awesome episode of Assemble the Troops. And of course, we are continuing to get hardcore with the core. And that's how we're rolling today, is File Card Frenzy. Not sure what happened with that intro. Some kind of glitch there, but it is what it is. And you just got to roll with it or get rolled over. We are going to hit it up with some more hardcore, the core figures, and File Card Frenzy, as I mentioned. And we're going to go with one of the most imaginatively named figures of all time. It is Tony Tanner's time to shine. And we're going to be checking him out and giving him a hit up and a big old hell yeah. And maybe a shout it out loud. We'll see how he goes. But that's what we're going to do today on Assemble the Troops. And there's only one place in the world that can happen, which is, of course, the Rob Vegas Technology Center. So I'm going to go over there and I'll see you there. Let's roll. Okay, so we made it on over to the old Rob Vegas Technology Center, and like I said, we've got our good friend Tony Tanner here joining us today, and he's in good wow, his thumbs aren't broken. That, oh goodness. Would it be a bad thing if I just sat here in silence for like the next 7 minutes and contemplated that? Wow, that's really cool. I want everyone to give Tony Tanner a big up in the comments section below. Even more so because we've got his file card and his File Card Frenzy, and we're getting hardcore with the core. Of course, Tony Tanner is his name, and being Tony Tanner is his game. His serial number is 00238. Apparently his weapon speciality is mortar rocket launcher. We'll have to find one for him. His tactical specialty is the creation of effective cover fire for troop maneuvers in difficult terrain. I like your style. Service history. South African citizen with no formal military training, but has a long involvement primarily in Central and West African conflicts. South African. I wonder if he has diplomatic immunity. Professional profile. Let's find out about Tony. He can be counted on to get the job done, although he may move on once that the job is completed. He prefers to seek new challenges rather than stay around once the action has died down. Tony Tanner. Good for you, sir. So we've actually got, on this file card, we've got quite a bit of Tony Tanner. So he's, looks like he's firing a mortar. Oh, hello. There we go. He's blasting a big old mortar. And we've got one somewhere around here. Bloody hell. We do have one. It'll turn up. Maybe we'll do a Tony Tanner video part 2. But yeah, he's got a mortar. Maybe this bag. The madness. But anyway, that's Tony Tanner. Do you guys like the core? We're going to keep kicking it hardcore because there's a few more to go. And there's going to be maybe a bit of diplomatic immunity on the way as well. But that's a story for another day. Boom. He's back in action, old mate Tony. What a legend. And we are going to continue with this all September 2022 with File Card Frenzy, kicking it hardcore with the core. You know what old mate Tony needs to cap the video off? I think he needs some kind of machine gun or a weapon to kick things up a notch, and I think that suits him nicely. So good work, Tony Tanner. And keep on making that. I wonder if Tony Tanner makes that cured beef biltong. Let me know in the comments below if you know the recipe. That's really good stuff. It's kind of cured strips of beef, like jerky. Yeah, Tiny Tanner could be our go-to guy for a kick-ass recipe. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Keep on kicking it hardcore with the core. Bye for now. Hey, I want to give a big shout out loud to our good friend Zays at Sgt Slaughters Slaughterhouse, because we want to get him to Joefest for 2023 to go and see Sgt Slaughter and enjoy all of the awesome G.I. Joe action there. So I'm going to pop a link in the belowy bit, and I want you to give him a big old hell yeah and a big old shout it out loud from Rob Vegas, and let's get him to Joefest, because that's rad. Alright, on with the show.